Welcome. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Yes, please. So welcome to Startup Hour. This is the second event for 2019. It's been an interesting 7 years. Every time someone mentions it now, I'm like, 7 years? We've truly been around for 7 years. It's hard to believe, but hey, we made it. Today's event, let me give you a brief background of Startup Junction. So ideally, we started as an event, or should I say a gathering of people coming together, talking about business. It was just like 8 people around the price stand talking about how hard it is to do business in Zambia. It grew from that to where we're at now, hosted at Pt1, filmed. Honestly, if you ask me, I wouldn't have said, no, this is what it will become, it'll be big and it'll be this. We've just been growing and adjusting to the demands, obviously. Like any business, you want to satisfy what the client wants, what the client needs. Now, today's topic and guest, after a big WhatsApp battle with my team, we all settled on branding. You ask why branding? I believe branding is the back end, or should I say the one thing that guarantees business success more than anything. You can be making money, but if your brand is bad, it won't last more than 3, 4, 5 years, because eventually that will catch up with you. E.g. Facebook. Facebook is big, they're making money, but their brand is suffering right now. For those of you that know, they have all this Cambridge Analytica business happening. We're just finding out they've been selling our information. So brand is everything. The best example I can give of, I think this is cliche, but Coca-Cola. It's been around since the 1800s. 1800. This is 2019. The brand is still here. I mean, if you look at the billboard, you don't even need to see the Coke bottle. You just see yeah, this must be a Coca-Cola ad. So the brand carries it. And our guest, I feel, is someone who embodies the idea of branding. I like to joke to say he made it in a business I failed in. T-shirts, I had designs. You have no idea. I still have those designs. Who knows? But I had one over the weekend. I'll just Utuntu, just print it on the back of the T-shirt, and all the design. But he took retunes and he just turned it into more than a brand. It stands for something when you look at it. It speaks something. It's unique. It has. I can get deep about this, but anyway, I would like to sit here and talk about his bio, but like they say, it's best to hear it from the horse's mouth. So, ladies and gentlemen, Steven Mwale.
Hello, everyone. So I go through the bio.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, sure.
So I went through the bio somehow, but I think I'll go through it again. So, so I'm an entrepreneur and a marketer, as well as a music executive. Okay, so basically what I do with my life is try to create ideas. Okay, when I see something interesting that can be done, I try to do it. So I've been running Retunes since 2012. That's when we got registered, and prior to that, I had a lot of startup businesses I tried to do, which really didn't work. But them not working was like school for me. Okay, so everything that didn't work was school for me, and still stuff that doesn't work right now is still school for me. And so 2012 Retunes started. We've been running. That's 7 years, eh? 7 years as well. Yeah, so we've been running Retunes for 7 years. It's evolved from just being a website to now being a media and entertainment and new business venture company. So what we do is in the line of media and entertainment, and we're also trying to grow in the area of investing in different ideas. So yeah, that's Retunes in a nutshell. And I'm also a big believer in leadership. So because of that, friends of mine, we co-founded a mentorship program called AfriMentor. So we've been running AfriMentor for, it should be 2 years now. No, for a year, sorry. A year and some months. And yeah, so we've got young people that we're trying to teach the stuff that we wished we could learn when we were starting out. And yeah, that's basically Steven in a nutshell.
Nice. In regards to branding, I'll start us off with one of the most obvious ones. Mm-hmm. Business name, yes. I feel like that is where everything about your business starts, mm-hmm. because it's easy to identify something in the name. Oh, there's Startup Junction, or there's Retunes, or there's Brave Only. There's like the name will sort of make or break your brand and how it appeals to people. So is there a way, or for example, how did you come up with the name for Retunes or for Brave Only?
Okay, so yeah, like a name is like the most, most visible aspect of what your brand is. And a good name will always look like something that's easy to remember, something that's catchy, and sometimes something that's unique. Okay, but then you have some cases that break that rule. Okay, sometimes, okay, where you have a name like Google, which doesn't even make sense. If you were asked to come up with the name Google, I don't think you'd think of Google. You know, you'd want to call your company Chembe Industries. You know, that's the first thing that comes to your head. So a good name will set you apart, because the thing about branding is at every point you're trying to be unique. For as long as you're just like everyone else, you are lost in the noise. Okay, you're lost in the noise and people can't identify you. But then again, if you've got a hard name, we won't remember you. It may be unique, but it's hard, you know. So when coming up with the Retunes name, to be honest, I did no homework about it. Okay, because Retunes started off as a product from a failed company that I had started called Realm Entertainment. Okay, so Realm Entertainment was the first company I ever registered. Okay, I should have been 18. I went to Pakra, put the papers in Realm Entertainment and started pushing that. So we did different things, but then 2010, the idea to create, because the thing is we're being frustrated. Okay, we're trying to get our music out there. We didn't know any DJ, no money, so we couldn't washer anyone. So it's an issue of who's going to play our music. But then at that same time, internet was becoming a bit, you know, like there was a shift in the telecoms business. Okay, Celtel was it Celtel? Was it called Celtel? Telecel. Yeah, Celtel and Telecel. They were changing from dollar to kwacha. Next, they're bringing in the internet thingy on the phone and all that. So because of that shift, we're like, wait a minute, we can actually use the internet to reach people. Okay, so that's how the idea came up to create a platform where we could put the artists that were signed under Realm Entertainment onto that platform. So basically, Retunes initially stood for Realm Entertainment Tunes. So simple, no thought, nothing, no mathematics.
I don't think I would have been like Realm Entertainment
so
Tunes.
RE. So it was RE Tunes, because we had a website then which was quite long and hard to remember, realmentertainment-the.com. I was like, no, that's too hard. So that's how we created Retunes, okay? Now, The second meaning basically was derived from the renewing of your mind, like retuning your thinking. How can you stop, like how can you shift your thinking from thinking, look, I'm an African, I can't do something nice, to, no, wait a minute, I'll tune it and actually think, look, I'm an African and I can do amazing things, okay? Oh, my mindset right now is, my neighbor is Bemba, my neighbor is from the east or is Tonga, so I don't like them. So how do you retune your mind and say, look, we're actually one at the end of the day? So hence our slogan, Uniting Africa. So that's how the whole idea came about. So the retunes, Realm Entertainment tunes made sense to us, and we're like, okay, that's what we're going to do. And that's how that name stuck. And when 2012 came, it was turned from a product into a company.
Wow.
Yeah.
Realm Entertainment. Well, I would have never known. I would have never known. And I get why you had to move it from Realm Entertainment tunes to actually something that, you know, because retunes in itself is quite catchy. It's like retunes and it's short and it's to the point, especially around.